to give you the update on today's special value, though. Look out, man. In this show alone, whoa, over 2,000 people have picked it up. Loving it. Okay, here we go, everybody. Please listen up. This price on this Sunjo is off the charts amazing. It's QVC priced at $182. You are getting a blower. You are getting a trimmer, your grass trimmer, and you never have to buy those twines anymore that are gonna break off and rip off and fly off and hit you. No, you never get to plug it in. You're never gonna have to get an extension cord. There's no gas, there's no oil. Use a 24-volt battery from Sunjo. And any other 24-volt battery that you have from Sunjo, you can use on this thing. So you're not gonna use them both at the same time. That's why this one 24-volt battery goes on from this one, goes onto that one. From this one onto this one. And all these guys, these are your cutting tools. They are really sharp, and they're not gonna cut you, but they're sharp enough and powerful enough in that rotation to cut all of the grass that you need for all your trimming. And you're getting, Sean Piver, how many of these are you getting? 51 of them. Okay, this is it. It's never been this price before. First time ever at this price. So I'm gonna come over to you for a second. And yeah, come on in, buddy, because this is a steal of a deal. Everybody, for the price of a great blower, you're getting the trimmer.
Right.
For the price of a great trimmer, you get the blower.
That's it. And that's like you said, you can't use them both at once, but I use these two tools all the time. Have a little place at the beach, okay?
Yep.
This is all I use for yard maintenance. I have a lot of people stop by and says, who does your yard? I say, Joe does. Sunjo. Why? Because these are the tools I use. No gas, no cords, nothing to worry about here. I use this blower twice a week. I used it yesterday to blow out the garage, to get rock salt off the front walk. So it's like the new broom.
Let's get it going.
Sure.
Let's put it to work, because we got 7 minutes on this. When this is gone, this is gone.
Right.
When this sells out, it's never coming back. First time ever at this price, you get both, and any other 24-volt drill you can use. Let's go for it, buddy.
Less than 3 pounds. I can hold it in one hand. Don't blink, because these leaves will be gone in a second. It creates 100-mile-an-hour wind speed. So as soon as I turn this on, you can see how fast I can blow the leaves out of the way.
You don't need a more powerful blower.
No, and you can walk around all day long because this really does a great job. And I mean, that fast we got rid of the leaves.
That's done. So that is worth it right there. And all you do is charge it back up again, like you charge your phone. There's no gas, there's no oil, there's no extension cord, nothing.
No.
Your blower is part of this offer.
Right. So, and your battery has an indicator, so you know how much juice you have. You hit that little button there, it tells you. So I can walk around for about 50 minutes with this before I would have to charge up the battery. 50 continuous minutes of use. So I use it all the time around the house. Then to put it onto your grass trimmer, all you do is slide this on. It clicks into place.
So this is the $139 value right here.
Right. The battery can't fall off. So you can see I've used this one. This
Can you stop that for a second? Yeah. Tell me the difference between the traditional twine and this new cutting tool.
Well, the twine you would have to wrap around here. Then you'd have to bump it on the ground and hope it feeds it out. And then you're going to have to replace it all the time. With these, it's just a little tab to put on there for your cutting blades. You get 51, but we also store them up here on the handle, so you can take 10 of them with you.
900 remaining, guys.
I've
900 remaining, and then it's sold out.
I've had this tool for over 2 years.
This is a great item.
I haven't gone through 20 of the blades yet, and I edge with mine.
Can you prove?
Yeah, so I mean, these are ornamental grasses. You normally wouldn't do this, but just to show you what 24 volts can do. All right? We go right in there. We can cut these down.
That's great. Can I try that?
All right.
Can I try
Yeah.
that? So,
and all you're doing is pressing a button. That's all it is. That's it.
I mean, that's just butter, man. Guys, that's butter.
And I mean, it's powerful because of that 24 volt.
And this is more than your grass. This is thicker. This is stiffer than any grass. So if you're trimming your lawn, right? This is an exaggerated example of what we're doing because we're inside right now. But I mean, that's butter. That's unbelievably powerful. And all I had to do was push these. Now there's a safety. There's 2 buttons, 1 and then 2. That gets it going,
and it's
right?
less than 4 pounds.
And less than 4 pounds. Ultra lightweight, no gas, no oil, no problem. And just to give you another sense of the value, for the next few hundred people that are here that want to get this, and it's sold out, you can go to QVC.com right now and get it, just the battery, $70.
Exactly.
This is not a 9 volt, a 12 volt. Remember when the drills went to 18 volts and you're like, okay, now we have professional power. Now it can match, finally, a plug-in drill. Well, now they're 24 volts.
Yeah, 24 volts, the most power battery you could get, especially from us at Joe. So we have a 24-volt battery platform here at QVC, over 70 tools. So if you already own one of our Joe tools with a 24-volt, it's interchangeable. If you have one of our snow blowers, the battery works on these 2 tools. So if you want to be trimming and someone wants to be blowing off the sidewalk, you could do that as well.
That means any Air Joe, Snow Joe, Sun Joe.
Right.
What's another one? Air Joe, Snow Joe, Sun Joe.
Aqua Joe.
Aqua Joe. I
So
knew there was
all
another
those,
one.
yeah.
They all work, and they all just pop in, pop off.
Right.
First time ever at this price. When they're gone, they're gone. How many remaining? 700 remaining, and that's it. So the blower, so watch this. Can I do the blower?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, the blower, now everything we just cut, watch this.
Yeah,
100
a matter of
mile-an-hour
seconds.
winds. The blower, how about never raking again?
Well, that's it.
How about spring cleanup? Boom.
Yeah, I mean,
that's just unbelievably powerful. You know, stay right there, I'll blow them back again.
so you
Boom.
don't need a broom. Now you can get all the stuff out of the garage by using your blower. You can clean all the pollen off the patio furniture, the deck, all that kind of stuff.
Look, this is so powerful. It actually blew the vice president backstage. Katie, look at that. She couldn't even hit. Sorry.
But that's how well they work, and that's how easy they are to use. And they come with a 3-year warranty. So think about that. You got a 3-year warranty. You got all the blades you need for the grass trimmer. You got all the power that you need. That's a 100-mile-an-hour wind speed that comes out. So if you got to blow a light dusting of snow off your car, off the sidewalk, this will do the job for you.
A few hundred remaining, never before at this price. You're getting the blower and you're getting the trimmer or the weed whacker, whatever you want to call it. Once again, when it comes to the trimmer, you get how many of these? How long does the average blade on those last?
So, I mean, I've had mine for...
Tough call?
Yeah, I mean, it depends on what you're trimming with it. So, like she's trimming here, you could probably have that last 4 or 5 months, so you'd need to replace it. I turned mine over an edge, so it's actually running on the driveway or the concrete. So I change mine out about every 2 to 3 weeks. But yet I've had it for 2 years, and I've only gone through 20 blades in those 2 years.
You got the next 5 years with the trimmers.
Right.
You know, my buddy Scott, who's our producer, Brian, he said the time it takes to, first of all, cuss a little bit because that weed whacker line just broke. You got to replace that whole thing. You got to pop it back in. You got to wind it, whatever you got to do. Or to add gas, or you actually cut everything off because the extension cord pulled out, or gets cut, gets whacked itself. This is a better idea. New technology. We have a different way that we answer phones now and that we listen to music. Different way that you can now clean up your lawn, right?
Yeah.
How do you put that on there?
So all you do is you basically take this tab over here, pull it on there, and now it's nice and snug and it's ready to go. That's all there is to it. It takes 2 seconds to change it out. You don't have, oh, how do I wind this up? Oh, it's not feeding the string. Oh, the gas is bad. You don't have any of those issues with these, and that's what it's all about with Joe.
Okay, last minute and a half. Do us a favor and do a little weed whacking and trimming.
Sure.
And blowing. 600 remaining. So now it's one battery switch back up. You do one, and then I'll do the other one. You do it, and I'll clean it at the same time.
You can see how thick some of this is.
You're getting both. Never before. You're getting both. One battery. How long does a battery last in a charge?
So, on the blower, 50 continuous minutes of use on something.
5-0?
5-0, right.
Well,
right.
If you got to blow stuff for 50 minutes, that's
you got one big yard.
You got one big yard, right? And what about on the trimmer?
So, trimmer, you get about 30, 35 minutes, depending on how heavy the grass is. But you can see, I mean,
it's done.
We're cutting this down.
Your trimming's done for 30 minutes. It's great.
Yeah. I mean, and that's how powerful it is. They really do a fantastic job. So, and you can see the blade still looks brand new on this guy.
I got a question for you. 500 remaining, half our quantity spoken for. It's going to sell out today, going to be gone. Give me one line on today's special value. What do you think?
The most comfortable outdoor chair I've ever sat in.
Ever, right? As a dad, you would know, right? It's our today's special value. Thanks for sharing that, because that is here and now.